All right, welcome back to Getting Sober, again. My name is Jay, and today we are preparing for Sober October. If you want to be sober for the month of October, then join this community and hit the subscribe button down below. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And while you're down there, say hello in the comment section down below. All right, let's get started. You know it, I know it, and this guy definitely knows it. It's that time of year.
Sober October!
Whether you're just looking for a 30-day tune-up of your mind, body, and soul, or to start a major overhaul and start a complete lifestyle change, Sober October is arguably one of the most important times of year for sobriety. For those of you that aren't familiar with Sober October, here's an explanation of what it is in 10 words or less. Don't drink or do drugs during the month of October.
You did it!
I'm reading from a script. The idea for Sober October began 10 years ago when the Australian youth organization called Life Education raised money with its October fundraiser in 2010. The name Sober October is credited to... Nope. Macmillan Cancer Support, a UK-based cancer charity. However, the Sober October Challenge did become popularized by, Joe Rogan. In 2017, Joe Rogan and fellow comedians Bert Kreischer, Tom Segura, and Ari Shaffir challenged each other to not drink and instead work out while keeping track of the results, and also give up some additional agreed upon vices. So essentially, the idea is to grab a few friends and agree to live a healthier life for at least 30 days, while keeping each other accountable and reaping the benefits together. But you know what I never heard anybody talking about is this one amazing coincidence. That being that when you give up alcohol on October 1st, that by January 1st, you will be 90 days sober. That's right, 90 days sober. Remember the 2190 rule? The 2190 rule states that it takes 21 days to make a habit and then 90 days to make a permanent lifestyle change. Commit to your goal for 21 days and it becomes a habit. Commit to your goal for 90 days and it will become part of your lifestyle. Think about it. On January 1st, which is a Saturday, would you rather be saying to yourself, "Fuck, now I have to get sober and do like 10 other things on my New Year's resolution list"? You're most likely going to be coming off of a monster hangover, having previously poisoned yourself the night before, which will be New Year's Eve, also on a Friday. Would you rather be starting day 1 of sobriety or celebrating 90 days of sobriety? Would you rather start your new fiscal year in the red or in the black? Do you want to be part of the herd that joins the gym on January 1st to then only stop showing up 2 weeks later? Start now, or at least starting now. If we compare the journey of sobriety to a cross-country road trip, would you get shit-faced the night before having to drive for 30 hours? No, but isn't that similar to what people do to themselves on January 1st? Knowing they're gonna cut back on alcohol, eat healthier, give up sugar, cut out caffeine, get in better shape, what do they end up doing? They drink their asses off the night before, eat a bunch of terrible foods to sober up, and then put their entire body into shock. The day before, having to make major lifestyle changes. Hashtag overwhelming. How many times have you already been that person? They say that only 5% of people who aim to get sober for 90 days actually make it to their goal. So we ask, why is the timing of Sober October so important? Well, first of all, we are collectively using each other's momentum to take steps in the direction of a better version of our current life together. Because trying to get sober by yourself is one of the most difficult tasks imaginable. Difficult, not impossible. And for those of you that are planning to go cold turkey overnight, never advisable. Taper off slowly. Yes, even if this means that you have to keep drinking for a few more days, not weeks, and potentially delay your start date for Sober October, taper off and cut it back from 5 drinks a day down to 3 drinks a day, then 2, 1, lift off. But again, everyone is different and results may vary. I did, however, decide to go cold turkey many months ago, and I'm fine.
I'm fine.
I'm fine.
I'm fine.
Think of your body as a vehicle, because it is. We all know that every vehicle needs a tune-up. Every vehicle needs regular maintenance. But for some of us, we keep doing things like going to the gym and being healthy during the day, but making unhealthy and toxic choices at night. Think of Sober October as regular maintenance. Delaying our healing delays our growth. Set some goals for yourself for the month of October. Do you want to feel better? Get more sleep? Work on another side hustle? Do you want to save money? Buy a new car? Take a winter vacation to a warm tropical place? All of these things are destinations on the journey of sobriety. Most people who quit drinking alcohol for 30 days report better sleep, more productivity, better mental clarity, money saved, less anxiety, less depression, more ambition, healthier glowing skin, better blood pressure, and the list goes on and on. Realistically, let's just look at one factor, which is money. During our live stream and chats every Friday and Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern, we asked our viewers, how much money were you wasting on alcohol and alcohol-related expenses? Think about it. Seriously, pause the video, write it down, and comment below. Over 60% of our viewers reported spending over $250 on alcohol and alcohol-related expenses per month. Personally, I was wasting roughly $600 a month on alcohol and alcohol-related expenses. My current year-to-date savings is over $7,000. How do I know? I use the Dyalla app to keep track of my sobriety and my money saved. There's a free link in the video description down below. Could you use an additional $7,000 at the end of this year? Could you have used it last year? Or what about next year? The past 2 years, we've seen massive change in how we live life, how we work, how we interact. But one of the only things that are guaranteed in life is that change will happen. Will you be prepared mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, financially? Will you have enough money for your current bills, for next year's bills, for a vacation, or even Christmas presents? Knowingly keeping yourself blind to what your best self could look like is a crime against your future potential. So many people use alcohol and other substances because they just don't like who they are or are disappointed in who they've become. They use alcohol because of work stress, relationship stress, and every other stress. But here's the thing. There will be no shortage of stress. What we're hoping for are better coping mechanisms for stress. Work hard, play hard is the battle cry of those cast under their own spell of disillusionment on what they think success is supposed to be. You won't accidentally become a better version of yourself. You won't accidentally find the love of your life or the job that you've always wanted, and you won't accidentally get sober either. Sober October isn't just about quitting a vice, it's about practicing something that a lot of us flat out don't have: discipline. Last week we asked, what will your sobriety montage look like? And if your life was a movie, what would this period of your life look like? Would the hero, that's you, find discipline, level up, and keep the viewers watching to find out what happens next? Or would it be the same old story of quitting when the going gets tough and saying things like,
I'll start on Monday.
Or,
I'm already planning on quitting for New Year's, so...
Regardless if you're doing this with friends or without any support, we have your back. This community is based off of the desire to get out of our own way and eliminate self-sabotage, and to facilitate one of the most important relationships that you're gonna have, the one that you have with yourself. If you have questions, ask. If you have concerns, comment below. This is the fastest growing and most supportive community for sobriety that you'll find anywhere on YouTube. If you need a video suggestion on how to prepare for sobriety, click here. If you're not sure how to practice sobriety, click here. And if you didn't click fast enough, guess what? Those links are already waiting for you. Check the video description down below. We have your back. We will not let you fail. I mean, you might fail, but we will try not to let you fail. So prepare for this 30-day journey. How? First of all, get rid of all the alcohol in your house. preferably not by going on a bender. Secondly, don't do something stupid like get drunk the night before starting your sobriety and putting yourself back in the hangover, recovery, and feeling like I need a drink at 5 p.m. loop. The one that you've already been stuck in for how many years now? Number 3, recruit some friends, family, people on social media. Make it a challenge, but know that people may not be honest, and regardless of the outcome, you are doing this for you. Not everyone is competitive and not everyone is up for a challenge, especially one that they weren't prepared for. Number 4, stack your to-do list. Have activities to replace drinking. Don't put yourself in a position to be tempted and know that life is still going to happen, and that includes stress. Number 5, it's one day at a time and you are not alone. Number 6, it's not forever, but after 30 days, you can decide if you like the benefits that you're starting to see, and maybe you'll get to the 90 days with the rest of us and celebrate New Year's Eve and day sober for the first time. And remember, you can do everything without alcohol except for 2 things. Number 1, get drunk, and number 2, have a hangover. I know it's a pretty short list, right? Think about this. If you had to drink just to hang out at a certain place or to be around certain people, was it really the best move? But you're arguably in the best company here at GettingSoberAgain. So hit the subscribe button down below, join this community, and remember, we put out brand new episodes every Wednesday at noon. This episode was episode number 123. We make each episode to be timeless so that you can enjoy them regardless of the time of year or even regardless of what year they were recorded. In addition to our Wednesday episodes, we do live stream and live chats here on YouTube every Friday and Sunday nights, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. And if you want to become an official member of this community, hit the join button next to the subscribe button for added benefits, perks, and sober motivation. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment for either me or one of the other awesome members of our community in the comment section down below. Don't forget to check the video description for episode suggestions, book suggestions, supplements, helpful links, and where to find us on social media. And with that, I want to wish you good luck on your sobriety journey, and I will see you in the next video. If you need line